Hello! Good afternoon. Anyways, welcome back to the channel. And according to a lot of comments and everything, people were saying you're doing stuff holistically and all. And, you know, they were kind of interested in what I do and everything like that. So we'll give it to you in a nutshell. You know, I am not a doctor. Basically today, I have no faith in anything, you know, and especially the medical system. And just to put it bluntly, but that's my opinion, and it's what led me to a lot of this. So it's going way back, and I didn't even, you know, intend on doing that, but I was at my dentist. I had stepped into his office and everything. We were going through the usual checkups and everything. He said, "Oh, no cavities." And I was joking with him, you know, me, the buffoon. Anyways, you know, I said, "Yeah, it must be the dip." And he says, "You're correct." And I says, "Really?" And he says, "Yeah, actually, the tobacco juices, when you dip or chew tobacco, the juices of the tobacco form with your saliva and they create tannic acid." He said, "You'll never get another cavity in your life." And I says, "Really?" I says, "I appreciate your candor, but you just lost yourself a patient." And that was the last time I was ever in a dentist. I never had tooth problems or anything like that. You know, hey, my face may fall off with cancer or something, but, you know, you give and take here and there. But anyways, I got my stack of stuff over here. Now, the one thing, you know, people say, well, it's working great for you. You have to be disciplined and you have to be regimented with this. This is not, you know, anything coming out of the drug lords where, here, take this pill to get rid of the pain. It'll kill you 20 other ways, but you'll get the pain removed immediately. This has to work into your system. You're doing it naturally, so you have to have these things in your system in order, you know, and over time, you'll feel the benefits. So, like I said, I've been doing this for decades, and, you know, years back, I used to suffer with migraine headaches. $90 a pill. What the hell was it? Imitrix or something?
I'm sitting
like
up. Let me just say hello to everyone. I'm sitting over here on the sidelines, but yes, it was called Emitrix, and it was like $90 a pill for migraine medicine. I'm going back.
She's a camera hog. But anyway, anyways, you know, I was taking it, and boom, you take it, you know, you get rid of the headaches and everything like that. I forgot what the side effects were. They took it off the market from what I understand.
Yeah, I don't think it's there anymore.
But, so I figured, okay. And to be honest with you, I didn't really understand it, but I wound up taking ginkgo biloba. It was good. It did what basically the migraine stuff does. It dilates your blood vessels going into the brain. And, well, brain. But, and it's, where is this? I get the super strength ginkgo. All right. Now, another thing that was good for the migraines is feverfew. Now, I used to 4.5 million miles of trailer trucking, you know. I used to have this little restaurant up in Tamworth. Old Rosie, she was hospitalized for migraines and everything like that. And I said, it kind of lets it down, but I still get these headaches here and there. She says, try feverfew. Now, like I said, this is coming from someone who's hospitalized for migraines. And so I added that with the ginkgo. And I take feverfew. All right. Now, I call it the holy trinity of, you know, headaches. I also added, because it also had, you know, benefits towards, you know, a pain in the cruller. And I threw skullcap into it. Boop. Now, I haven't had headaches. I haven't taken an aspirin or an Advil or an Aleve in years. Maybe I've maybe taken 2 of them over the course of the last 20, 30 years.
That's true.
I don't get headaches anymore. Except for one thing. A few years back, I broke my back.
4 years ago.
80, all right. 4 years ago. She takes extensive notes. But I broke my back coming home from work, middle of the night, 80 miles an hour, deer on the interstate. Deer versus pickup. Deer 1, pickup truck 0. But anyways, needless to say, I flew through the woods and everything like that. And when I came down, you know, bingo, back was broken. They said good chance I may never walk again. So this was in the trauma unit. So what helped with that also, because I've been working on that for years, for decades, is glucosamine, chondroitin, MSM. Let me see if I can get the real name for that.
You should hold it over the camera so people can see.
Let's see, let me see. Oh, it's called methyl sulfonyl methane, whatever. but it's MSM. It's glucosamine and chondroitin. All right, that builds your discs. It strengthens your discs over time. It's, the glucosamine, chondroitin, and everything like that. It builds up the discs. So now the only time I actually get a headache, so to speak, is if I strain my back or something like that, and then it comes right up the neck. Nothing crazy, really. Don't take nothing for it. It goes away eventually once everything settles down. Now, let's see, what else do we have here? What else? Oh, also with the back, which is a good help with the back or anything, strained muscles, is Boswellia. You may know it in the Bible as frankincense. But it's a fantastic anti-inflammatory. Once again, all of these you don't take and say, oh, I'm going to feel relief in a half an hour. It doesn't work that way. You have to incorporate it into your system. You have to let the herbs do their deal over time. All right? So
Would you say like 90 days?
Yeah, but it has to be regular. You have to be, like I said, disciplined with all this. Like I said, ta-da. And, over time, it has, to me, and from what it does is great benefits. Or turmeric, the same thing. But this has a little more kick. A little more whoop ass than the turmeric. But when I went back to work, like I said, I broke my back. They said, well, you may not walk again or whatever like that. Needless to say, 2 months later, I'm knocking at my boss's door. Hey, you got a truck for me? And he's like, what? I said, yeah, I'm ready to go. And this was 2 months after, like I said, I broke my back. He says, you're going to see our doctors. I said, not a problem. No, we'll do it. So I went up there, seen their doctors. And he looked at me. He says, how do you feel? Started doing some calisthenics on the floor. He says, no, I believe you. He says, great. And I told him, I do everything holistically. And he just got his grin on his face. And he just looked at me and said, Boswellia? I says, you know of it. So it's known, one of the best kept secrets, I say. But also inflammatory, great for the back. Arthritis. I have arthritis throughout my body. I don't know if you can see the fingers and everything like that. It's, and I'm pain-free. All right, and that's another thing, with Boswellia. I am pain-free with my arthritis. I have full mobility. And the only time it acts up is like if you get a cloudy day or cold days, the rain, something that would cause a flare-up, I'll feel a little bit. But that's it. My days are pain-free. I got a tickle in my throat, pardon me.
Do you want water?
You got booze?
You don't even drink.
I know. No, I can live a clean lifestyle, too. Outside of whoopies and...
chewing tobacco.
in my backy. But anyways, that takes care of that.
I'll get you some water.
The echinacea, it's not the echinacea, pardon me, the ashwagandha. That my daughter took because she had a lot of stress and everything like that, and her mind was always going. And she took the ashwagandha, and she said, you know what, I brought it down a little bit. So I figured back then I was driving with all the ridiculous laws and stuff we were forced to suffer under. It wasn't the same way it was, where I was, did my job carefree. Didn't become that way. So I said, let me try some of this. I took it with her, and it takes the edge. You're not going to feel different. It's not going to give you a high, or you're not going to pick daisies and all that. No, it's just subtle.
It's for like anxiety to keep yourself relaxed.
Yeah, everything, it's super subtle. All of this stuff is subtle. That's why I say people are so used to drugs where, boom, they hit you, the pain's gone, and it may kill you a dozen other ways, but boom, it takes the pain out. This is all subtle. You have to take it in time. Also, between our diets with plant-based, or sometimes, went carnivore for a little bit, we were lacking in B12 and zinc. I don't take vitamins outside of these supplements. B12, zinc, also good for the immune system. B12, that keeps you mellow too. But that was lacking in the diets, and D3. Okay, that's just the 3 vitamins I take. Now, as far as the immune system, like I say, with the zinc, I also back it up with echinacea. You can try noni. That's another good herb for building up your immune system. Now, I really don't get colds anymore. I really don't get sick. Christmases ago, remember the family was over. All 12 of them came down with the flu. I went to work. I didn't, a little discomfort, but I went to work. My wife had COVID. My daughter had COVID. Hello. No. I work on my immune system constantly. And then I guess the last thing I take, like I said, there's so many herbs. I got books that are this thick, and there's so many herbs to go into. And I'm, like I said, I'm not an herbologist or anything like that, but I do, every now and again, if I have an issue or something's coming up, I'll check in the book and see if there's anything that'll go for it. So I'm by no means an expert or anything like that. I'm not a doctor. But anyways, and also for sleep, as a matter of fact, these are great. Mm-hmm. This one was your cousin Pam. Mm-hmm. And it's Luna. Now, once again, with these sleep aids, it's not like she does with the PMs where they, boom, it's like taking a hammer to the head. It's subtle. You sit there, it kind of shuts your mind down, and you just sit
Show the pill.
And you're just sitting there.
People can see it.
And you, next thing you know, hey, I'm tired, and you just go to bed, and you sleep. It's like a sound sleep. All right, and this is basically, this isn't a single herb. It's melatonin free, so it's not like any of that stuff.
There's no melatonin in that?
No. Extracts of chamomile, lemon balm, passion flower, hops, and valerian to help relax the body and mind, which I also take valerian too, if you can see. Valerian. That's also in this too. And it works the same way. It's subtle. Half an hour before you decide you want to go to sleep or something, you just pop a couple of them. Then all of a sudden you'll start yawning a little bit. I got to take some water, pardon me. But anyways, it works subtly, like these all do. You get a little better feeling with the sunflower and the passion flower and everything like that. When you wake up feeling a lot better, loving the world, like, oh, let me go pick some daisies. It was a beautiful night. But once again, it's all subtle. Now also, for those of you, my dearly beloved included, sometimes saying, oh, the capsules are too big. Any excuse not to take them.
No, they are big.
So what you do, make sure I got the right ones. They're in the same damn bottle. No. That's for the crawler. These are about the biggest of the pills.
Yeah.
This is the glucosamine, chondroitin, MSM, ABC.
We'll show them the size of those pills.
I will. I'm trying to get them in my hand. Take about 4 of them.
Yeah.
I take 4 a day. That's the usual dosage and everything like that. And what you can do, take a little bit of apple sauce. Notice?
If you can't swallow pills.
If you can't swallow pills. And you take the capsule, thusly. Whoop, sprinkle it around. Great seasoning, by the way. Using you said it tastes salty, right?
It has a little bit of a salty flavor. I put that in my smoothies when I make it.
Put it on your steak.
No, seriously. I've just put it in smoothies and you really don't taste it at all.
But you say it's salty, so throw it on your steak.
There's a little touch of salt in there.
I'll just take 2.
Okay.
Whoop. Notice in the salt. Just stir it up. Makes nice flour. I wonder if I can make a whoopie pie out of this.
Oh,
damn!
Doubtful.
Throw some cinnamon on top of it. Yeah, nice apple filling. Now you got this sick mind thinking all crazy ideas. And then you indulge. Yeah, it does have a salt taste.
Yeah, it does.
I usually just down them so I couldn't tell you.
I put it in my smoothies, and anybody can put it in their smoothies, and they don't have to do, they can do 4 a day, but they can do 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, whatever. It doesn't have to be all in one shot.
And that's the same thing. I just recently tweaked my back. With the Boswellia too, you can up it a little bit. I'll take 2 in the morning, and then 2 with my meals with the rest of my cash here. And, double it up for a couple days until everything subsides and it gets back to normal, and I just go back to my normal routine. But it's not too bad.
It's sugar-free applesauce.
No sugar.
Nope.
Oh, make this a mukbang. Bring on the whoopies. And voila. You can do it that way. But like I say, it's stuff I do. I'm going to be 69. You know, it is what it is. You know, you could, the age creeps up on you. You kind of feel it. You're not as spry as you used to. But also on another side note, Buddy does everything holistically too.
Mm-hmm. Our dog. Some people
Yeah.
might not know who Buddy is.
Buddy's our dog. 4-legger, canine, okay? Star. International star. But anyways, a while back, we had Lily, our chocolate lab. They were playing. And it wasn't, wasn't anything evil involved or anything. She just liked jumping around. She was younger back then. And this dog can jump. She hit our chandeliers. That's how high this lab can jump. And she was playing with Buddy, and she jumped, and she landed on his back. Paralyzed, totally paralyzed his back legs. Mm-hmm. I mean, he was just pulling from his front paws, and the back legs were just hanging out there dead. So we talked to a couple of surgeons and vets and everything like that. They said, well, we can operate on him and everything like that. It'd be about 20 grand for the operation. The CAT scan, it's another 10 grand. And, not for nothing, but the dog probably won't survive this. So our vet turned around and says, let's try some laser light treatment. And I had a buddy of mine, a fellow driver, that was in a bike accident and screwed up his knees. And he does it, and he swears by it. Laser light treatment. External, not invasive. You just run that laser light and everything like that. And I talked to the vet. And I said, can he take Boswellia? Once again, a fantastic anti-inflammatory. And it was nothing broken, but something happened there that paralyzed him. And he said, yeah, no problem. So I'd give him Boswellia too. And if you've seen Buddy the Talking Bichon or seen some of his earlier videos, even now, he runs around like he's on fire. He's got all his full mobility back, no pain back or anything like that. And that's with Boswellia. And I was giving him the doggy version of glucosamine chondroitin to build up his discs and all, because they're known for their back issues and joint issues and everything like that. And he's running around like a pup. And he's going on 8 years old. Also, his meals. Once again, he gets all, not freeze-dried, but air-dried raw food. All the organs that they have out in the wild. Like if you see wolves running around in packs and everything, the leader always gets first dibs because he gets up to the carcass and he takes the heart, the livers, and all that. That's the most nutritional, most healthiest thing for the animal, and the alpha would take that. So, Buddy gets all of that. Duck hearts for treats too, he likes them too. Once again, air dried. And it all works. And I have been feeling great. And basically that's it in a nutshell. You just have to be disciplined, you have to be regimented, you have to stick with it. It's one of those deals. After a while, it becomes part of your day. You don't even think about it anymore. I'm gonna have a meal, great, I'll take all my herbs. And it just becomes part of your day. It's just something you do. And like I say, the benefits, I think they're fantastic. I mean, look at how it improved my hair. Look at that. Look at that style. I mean, really. But that's basically it in a nutshell. Sometimes, once in a blue moon, I haven't done it too often, I'll change it up.
I'm just going to give them this, you can show this book. They can get that book.
Yeah, it's a little paperback. There we go. And basically that's where a lot of information, I got a couple other books, but basically this will tell you, from your ailments and everything like that, what herbs can be taken and everything, and like I say, every now and again I'll snoop through it. So sometimes I'll change it up a little bit but basically this is what I've been taking for all the time.
Painkillers he didn't take.
I didn't take any of that, and I just let the herbs do their thing over time, and it healed up.
But we're not saying that you shouldn't take painkillers if you're in pain. Don't take it that way.
Well, I don't. No, I'm just telling you what I do.
I know.
And
I know.
Unless that pain's excruciating, where I want to chew off my left foot, I'm not taking it. Yeah, once again, you never know if your body's healing. If you have everything masked, You'll never know. Is the pain going away? I don't know. I've been popping these pills and everything, and slowly the pain subsides. You know, I don't know what's keeping me going.
Well, that's good.
Eh?
Well, you may say goodbye to our friends if you like.
We have to go.
Yes.
But anyways, it's been wonderful. You know, great talking to you. Hopefully you got something out of this. So until the next time, hit that button, subscribe, and remember,
You're nuts.
the heart is all that matters. So long as it's a good one. If it's evil, we want nothing to do with it. We'll feed it to the dog. It's a good organ. But till next time, subscribe, hit that button. We love you all. And
Toodaloo!
what toodaloo? Send cash.
Oh, shut up. Goodbye, people.
No, wait. You don't have to send cash. Send whoopie pies. That's even better.
Get out. Get out.
I love you all. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Toodaloo.